Good morning, all you lovely people. Welcome back to the grumpy old git in the corner on a damp, still overcast Thursday. But how are we doing today? Well, Roland eventually got to meet with the CEO of the Met Police Corporation yesterday. After he walked out once, I believe. But, yeah. Rowley has been told that he will be held accountable for anything that goes wrong this weekend. Will it go wrong? Well, we won't know until the day. Will he be held accountable if it does go wrong? Oh, they might have a few harsh words with him. They might even throw him under the bus. But we kind of know if it kicks off, they're going to be in a very, very bad place. Trying to police two large areas all at once. You know, as I've said before, it's that little bit of no man's land in the middle, isn't it? Where all the radical split away groups are going to be. But I believe if the government had wanted to, there is a form of an emergency order they can put in place to prevent any gathering like that. So for them to say there's nothing they can do, and for the Met Police to say there's nothing they could do, is a load of bullshit. There are things that can be requested, and there are things that can be put in place quite legally that could put a stop to this. But have they actually realised that most of the people that are going to be at the armistice day, there's going to be a lot of forces serving personnel there. There's going to be a lot of ex-forces personnel there. So they've got to realise that if it goes off in a big way, these are not just normal members of the public. Most of these guys have been involved in way bigger conflicts. Maybe they should issue them all with live... no, shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that. Not on here. But yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what the outcome of this is, basically. But again, we've had Just Stop Oil out in force this time. And they managed to block an ambulance under blues and twos. No, I don't care who you are. That is something you should never be doing. Never. I mean, I would recommend that if the NHS and the ambulance service have got a list or access to a list of these people, maybe they should delay an ambulance if they need one at some point. But we've seen the police reaction to these. Now, they were given new powers to deal with these. But what do? Walk up. Would you mind moving off the road, please? Fuck you. Grab her by the scruff of the neck. Drag the bastards off the road. They're breaking the law. What happened to this softly approach to the rest of the public during the lockdown protests, etc.? Eh? We didn't see any of it then. All we saw was battens and fucking gas and boots from you bastards. But Just Stop Oil, do you really think people are going to back your cause when all you're doing is annoying them? Do you think that destroying our relics, our heritage, our monuments will endear the public to you? Yes, it will. But not with the outcome that you want, you bunch of fucking wet wipes. Yeah, this is the world today, folks. I mean, another inquiry looks like it's starting. Another one. Is this all the government do now? Inquirers? They don't actually do anything to protect or run the country. Now, this one is over some deaths in the Channel. A couple of years ago, a boat full of channel paddlers sank, or they presume it was only one. That's always been in doubt, but this is 2 years ago. So why do we need to spend the money on this? These people were breaking the law trying to get here. They put themselves in the boat. Nobody forced them into them. They were let down. The French let them launch from their beaches, and they got into difficulties in French waters. So why do we need to be involved? This is all on the French, nothing to do with us. I mean, it's sad, and I don't believe anybody should lose their life in that way. Having worked at sea, I can only imagine it must be one of the most horrible deaths to go through. But look at the reality of it. Not our fault, not our problem. There is blame to our government simply because of what they're offering these people when they get here. They're enticing them. And they knew if they'd have got halfway across, they wouldn't have been assisted the rest of the way. So, yeah, we do have something to blame, but this inquiry should have nothing to do with us. Right, as from today, I'm going to be taking a step back for a couple of days. There may be a short video between now and Sunday. I've got a lot of personal stuff to do, a lot of things to catch up on. There won't be a live tomorrow, obviously. Sunday will be my last day of running a Sunday live in lieu of Pap's absence. Just so the guys have got somewhere to come, somewhere to have a chat, as they normally do on a Sunday. And they've been absolutely great. Guys, the amount of you that have been coming in and the respect that's been shown in the chat, not just to me, but to each other and everybody else. That is heartwarming to see. It really is. And I'd like to think that continues when Dan does return, which at the moment is scheduled to be the 19th. So put that in your diary. But yeah, if any of you want to come and join in Sunday night, 8 o'clock onwards, usually 8 till midnight. I don't go on too long because the fatigue normally starts to get to me a little bit. But yeah, we will be looking forward to Dan's return the following week, where normal service will be resumed. Well, as normal as it usually gets with us lot. But have a safe weekend, people, especially those of you that are attending services around the country, both Saturday and Sunday. I know a lot of people that will be doing both, if you know what I mean. And never forget these people that gave their lives for our freedoms. Always honour them, and always continue the fight that they got. Their fight is now our fight, and we're fighting for the same things. Remember. Yeah. Stay safe, people. Stay strong. And absolutely, now more than ever, stay free. Respects.